Hi, in this video or screencast, we will look at how to install Perl modules on a Red Hat, CentOS, or a Fedora system. For the purpose of this exercise, I'm going to use a very simple package called the HTML Simple Pass, which is a module available at CPAN. You can either download it and install it from source, or you can use the package deployment tools within the system itself, which is called the Yellow Dog Update Manager. Yum is the command they use to install packages or Perl modules on a Red Hat system. And the other method we would use is just using the cpan from the command line itself. So if you're not aware of what Perl modules are, I recommend going to this site, reading under modules, how Perl modules work, how you can call them into your existing Perl programs. Sometimes the functionality you need within your Perl programs can be obtained through the modules. So what we're going to first do is search for anything that has the word simple parse using the package deployment tool, and it returned two results for us. Um, the one that's Python, that is the parse generator, and of course we are interested in the Perl module itself, the Perl HTML simple parse. So we are going to install it, and this is how you issue a command to install using the Yellow Dog Update Manager. And note that you don't have to match it all the way. Oh, another good thing to point out is when you're installing packages in a system, you have to be root, or you have to be a user who has sudo privileges. So you would do a command like sudo and then pipe the rest of the command line to it. So here we go, we're ready to install, and it goes and finds it from the repository for us. It asks us, I've downloaded this, can I install it now? We say yes, and it's installing and verifying the package. Now we can use the package. If you notice, the version of package it obtained for us is 0.12.10. Now we can go and verify again in cpan to see if that's the latest version of that module, and it looks like it is, and that should suffice our needs to use this package. And we can use some of the examples cited here on how to use simple parse within our Perl scripts themselves. The other method to install a Perl module is using cpan itself. So we invoke that using this command. The system doesn't have cpan, so we go first install cpan. And if you notice, that is a Perl module itself. So we download cpan, and then we are able to install using it from the command line. And for the first time when you run cpan Perl module, all Perl modules end with a text.pm, if you noticed. It's going to ask you a bunch of questions, and we would answer them on how to choose which mirror, what is the closest location to download Perl modules, things like this. So the defaults work all the time, which is what you noticed me doing earlier. I just went with the defaults. It's upgrading here to the latest version of cpan, and then it's going to reload cpan for us as it's saying there in the text. It's going and finding all the dependencies you need for cpan perl module to work, and it's installing them in order. That's the usefulness of the cpan command, which is it's going to go and try all the dependencies that are needed to run a perl module. So we can now invoke it, right? It's installed in our system. Um, and to search for a particular module, we just do this and we search for simple parse again, and it's reading the metadata to see if there is any match there, and there you have it. It found this module, and again that's directly from the site. It goes it and obtains it from the common Perl archive network, and now we can do something like install HTML simple parse, and it says yep, it's installed already because we did that using the yum command earlier, and it's up to date. If this was not of the latest version, it'll try to go fetch the latest version of simple parse, compile it like it did earlier for cpan, and install it onto the system. There you have it, the two ways to install a Perl module on a Red Hat, CentOS, or a Fedora system.